Like, do you think the pixie dust is ever going to run out for this team, or are they just going to get away with this forever? Are you talking about the John Singleton thing, the Altuve thing, or the Verlander thing? Forever it is. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 117 of the regular season, where the Astros run over the Angels 11-3 in what might be the best offensive game they have had to this point of the season. We'll start with pitching, because the offense is going to take a while to go over. Verlander made the start in this, his 500th career start, and his first start back in Minute Maid since being reacquired by the Astros, and he pitched a really, really nice game. I think there's a ton of positive to take away from this. 13 swings and misses for Verlander, that looks great. 7 strikeouts in 6 innings, that's a really good number. Didn't walk anybody, which was an issue the last time out against the Yankees. He walked quite a few guys. Cuts that down to none. Gave up 3 runs, but not a lot of hard contact. I thought Verlander looked really, really good in this game, and I thought he looked pretty solid in the Yankee game. I thought he really settled down in that game. By God, this gives me so much more hope that we're going to start getting that vintage Verlander again. Or is it even vintage at this point? He's been better in the Astros than he was at any point before that in his career. I wouldn't even say it's vintage, just the Astros version of Verlander. Then you go to the bullpen, and Kendall Graveman comes in, picks up a pair of strikeouts, gives up a walk, but no hard contact. He looked really solid. Rafael Montero strikes out Ohtani to start off the inning. That's good to see. Montero pitched a really, really good inning in this, shut him down, didn't give up any hard contact or anything. Maton is very concerning because he throws 5 pitches, gives up a hit, and leaves the game injured. And he has been one of the better relievers for the Astros to this point. And you're really, really hoping that it's nothing serious, but I just get a bad vibe from that, and we'll wait and see what happens, but gosh, I don't feel great about that. Stanek ends up coming in to finish the 9th inning, gets all 3 outs in the 9th, picks up a strikeout, does give up a hard hit ball, but nothing to be worried about. Easy breezy bullpen night again, aside from Phil Maton for the Astros. Bullpen looked great. Anyway, now we move to the offense. You want to know how good the Astros offense is when everything is clicking? Yordan Alvarez and Kyle Tucker combined to go 0 for 8 with one singular walk between the two of them, and the offense still scored 11 runs and had 23 total base runners. Jose Altuve had a 5-base night, drew a pair of walks, got hit by a pitch, pair of base hits. Jose Altuve looks absolutely back into form, aggressive on the base paths. Yes, they got him into trouble in the first inning. Not really anything to be concerned about. Altuve looks great. OPS approaching 950, batting average back over 300. Classic Altuve. My God, he's so back. He's so back. The offense is so back. Bregman goes 0 for 2. But a very, very good 0 for 2 night. Has an RBI groundout. Has a pair of walks. Nice night for Alex Bregman. And while Altuve and Bregman were a great 1-2 punch at the top of the lineup, the main story is the 5th through 9th hitter for the Astros, because by God, did the bottom half of the lineup put on an offensive fire show. Yainer Diaz had a pair of base hits, including a double, and scored a pair of runs. Mauricio Dubon went 1 for 3, but also had a pair of walks drawn and scored 3 runs this evening. Jeremy Pena, batting 8th, went 3 for 4 with a walk and a pair of runs scored. Please, I am begging you, he is the greatest hitting shortstop to ever grace the game of baseball when you have him at, like, the bottom of the lineup. That's where he needs to stay. Martin Maldonado had a 3-hit game tonight. That's where we're at. And all of that is leading into the best part of the night, maybe the best part of the season, because Jose Abreu doesn't make the start. Apparently he's out with a back issue, getting an MRI on that. We'll hear about that soon. And so, Dusty Baker, instead of having Yainer play first, throws John Singleton out there, who has maybe the greatest night of his major league career. A 108.1, 389-foot home run, and a 108.9, 390-foot home run. Went 3 for 4 on the night, drew a walk, a pair of home runs, 5 RBIs on the night. John Singleton. Astros fans were like, oh, cool, we got a reliever and a starter at the deadline, but shucks, it's a shame we didn't go get a lefty power hitter. We had a lefty power hitter at home, apparently. John Singleton, out of nowhere, comes into Minute Maid Park tonight, making his first start there since, 2015? It was 2015. and hits a pair of bombs. And not cheapies. These weren't wall scrapers. These were your Don-level home runs. Missiles. Just moonshots. Any vernacular you want to use. John Singleton. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? On a night where the Astros welcome 2 new inductees to their Hall of Fame, with Bill Brown in the booth, 7 years in between starts for John Singleton in Minute Maid Park, and 7+ years in between home runs for Singleton to then hit a pair in the same game with Brown in the booth. Again, really just unreal that happened. There is no other word to describe this game other than magical. Now, tomorrow evening, the Astros will go for the series win at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. The Astros are going to send JP France to the mound, and the Angels are going to send Tyler Anderson to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.